Good morning and welcome to Center Pointe. I just want to give you a quick update on where we are as things start to open back up a little bit. I've had folks ask me when we would be able to gather in person, and the honest answer is I have no idea. We're a large church. There are more than 1,200 people in our building over the course of 3 services every Sunday. And so I don't want to be a negative Nancy. Okay, no offense if your name is Nancy. But at the rate things are going, it's going to be a while before that's permissible. The restriction on gatherings still stands at no more than 10 people. And even if Ohio relaxes that and allows 100 people to gather, that really doesn't change much for us as a church. That's still less than 10% of our regular attendance. And maybe you're thinking, okay, but couldn't we have like multiple services? Sure, we could do that. Probably not going to have 12 services. And we can't have kids programming because you can't socially distance kids. Now, that would be a fun experiment when we're not in a pandemic. But we all know kids like proximity. They don't like distance. And then there's the issue of cleaning. Everything would have to be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized between every service. And the only way that we could pull that off as a church is with a few hundred volunteers and boxes upon boxes of Clorox wipes. Now, your odds of finding Bigfoot are better than your odds of finding Clorox wipes right now. And again, I don't mean to be a pessimistic Paul. No offense if your name is Paul, but this is just the reality of our situation. There's really no easy solution that gets us back to a normal Sunday in-person gathering. So online is going to be our reality for a while. Now, it could be another month, and I don't mean to be a gloomy Gail. Okay, no offense if your name is Gail. It could be longer. I mean, we just don't know. But here's what I want you to know. We're going to continue to bring encouraging and hopeful messages each and every Sunday into your living room. We're going to continue to provide content for your kids to keep them engaged. Next week, we're going to be launching small groups online for your kids with their small group leaders. We're going to continue to provide small group opportunities to keep you connected, and we're going to continue to serve our community. So let me just be a positive Pete, an optimistic Oliver, a hopeful Harriet for just a minute. We're still on mission, even though we aren't on location. We're not defined by a building. We're defined by a commandment given by Jesus to love God and to love people. And there are no restrictions on what love can do. Your giving in the month of April was off the charts. Our total for the month was just over $481,000, which is unbelievable. We also started a Covid-19 assistance fund to help with various needs in our church and our community and to encourage folks who are in the trenches that keep us going. You've given just over $17,000 to that. One of the fun things we're doing to serve our community is called appreciation pop-ups. Now, an appreciation pop-up is when we just pop up somewhere to appreciate a group of people. And 2 Fridays ago, we partnered with Planet Smoothie and BOA to provide 250 smoothies to area Kroger employees and first responders. And we used Dollar Club funds to purchase the smoothies. We popped up at various Krogers and blessed them with a smoothie. And on that same day, Planet Smoothie donated a portion of every smoothie they sold back to the Dollar Club. And they sold a record number of smoothies in one day, and they gave over $600 to the Dollar Club so that we can go out and make more change for $1. This past Friday, just 2 days ago, we had an appreciation pop-up at the Pilot truck stop in Franklin. We dropped off over 100 $10 gift cards with notes from our next gen kids, your kids, to give truck drivers at that truck stop. We purchased 50 cards, and one of our small groups matched it with another 50, and then the Pilot station threw in 20 on top of that. Now, our world is shut down, but our God is on the move. Baseball is canceled, but hope is not. Graduation is canceled, but grace is not. Church services are canceled, but the church is not. I'll be thankful, trust me, when the building is reopened. But we're still in business. We're still making a difference. And guess what? we're still growing. More people are engaging with us online than ever walk through our doors. Our vision is becoming a reality. God is doubling our impact right now, and more people are experiencing the unconditional love of Jesus. People like Janelle and her family, who recently moved here from Texas and have never set foot on our campus, but connected with us online. Now their kids are getting connected into a small group. She's on Facebook Live with us at noon every weekday. She's involved in women's ministry now, and Jesus is challenging her and her family in whole new ways. And the reality is there are other Janelles on here with us right now. And I'm not talking about my wife, who also happens to be named Janelle, but there are people joining us online who wouldn't necessarily join us on site because sometimes a building is a barrier, but their living room isn't. And God is using this moment in history for the movement of the gospel literally to the ends of the earth. We will be back together soon. But until then, let's keep working together to love God radically, serve others compassionately, and lead people to Jesus.